Charlie?
Yeah.
The guy that got out of prison?
Yeah.
Oh, Prison Bird?
Yeah, the one that left for welding or something like that.
We got Carlos with us today. He's from, where are you from originally? He's a Dallas native right here. He came all the way over. He says he's been watching my videos since he's 19. He's 23 now. Let's talk to Carlos, see what the hell's going on, and find out the situation. So, you've been watching YouTube for several years, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
4 or 5 years, about as long as I've been putting videos up.
Pretty much.
You've seen a lot of my videos. You've seen SWRNC, right?
Yeah.
I just gave you some stickers, bud.
And yeah.
Yeah, and
And the
DIY
stickers,
stickers. There you go. So you watch them all. So what did you learn from my videos, Carlos?
Well, everything that I need is know to work on my car right now, sanding,
Right.
how to do it.
So how's it coming out, bud? Now you're working on, what kind of car is it?
1995.
And where did you get it, bud?
1995 Pala SS. I got it from some mechanic shop over there by East Grand.
East Grand, huh?
Yeah, East Grand.
Is that kind of a Vato neighborhood where all the donks are?
Basically.
You know what a donk is,
Yeah.
right?
I hate donks.
You hate donks?
I hate lifted cars.
Come on, dude.
I hate lifted cars.
Now, when we're talking donks, is there other names for them besides donks? I mean, what do they call them, Carlos?
Slabs.
Slab?
Yeah.
Like S-L-A-B? Slab? Now, why would they call it a slab?
Because they like riding slow.
They like riding low.
Slow.
Oh, slow.
Slow, loud, and banging. That's what.
Slowed, loud, and banging. That sounds like gangland action there.
That's
Are
pretty much.
you related to any gangland material? You know any gangs out there?
Yeah.
Really?
A couple.
So you know some gangs like what, MS-13 or what's
no.
going on, dude?
No, nothing that serious. Just
Some
local.
local wannabeers.
Yeah. They basically.
Tell me about the car club action right here. What do you mean? What do they do?
They basically car clubs here are more like gangs.
Huh?
For example, they see a car with another car club sticker on there, they'll try to box you in.
Box you in like,
Which means 4 cars.
and then what do they do? Kind of intimidate you,
Yeah.
scare you to, hey, don't come in our neighborhood no more. You're not wanted, or what?
Basically, brake check you. Like
Brake check? What's brake check?
they'll get in front of you.
Uh-huh.
Just automatically.
Oh, they start
press the gas.
smacking the brakes? Wow. So you've seen a lot of action over there in East Dallas. Would we call that East Dallas area or West Dallas or what?
Yeah. East Dallas, Pleasant Grove.
Yeah. So you're over in the Grove action.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ridiculous stuff going on over there.
Right. Now, we were talking about boxing you in and pulling you out of the car. Now, what happened? Have you seen that happen before, Carlos?
No, well, I've seen people get boxed in.
Uh-huh.
And they
Have
get
you
off.
been involved in a boxing?
Oh,
You just drive by and check it out and say, hey, check it out, they're boxing that guy in.
well, there was a point like 2 or 3 years ago where it got out of control. When I'm telling you, car clubs were more like gangs.
Uh-huh.
Like they'll box each other in
Right.
and pretty much intimidate you.
Like when you say intimidate, what would they do? What would the donkers do to intimidate you, to scare you away? What would they do, bud?
Basically box you in, jump out the window, throw their
signs up?
throw their signs, their car club.
Yeah, now are you talking like finger action signs like they do in gangland or,
Both.
you know?
Because I mean,
Do you know any of that gangland finger sign stuff?
yeah.
Show us a couple and tell us what they are, bud. Hold on, let me get a good, okay, go ahead, dude.
This would signify.
What is that?
It's a gang called Eastside.
Ita?
Eastside.
East side, okay, that's the east side, okay, that's the east side, I see that.
There's this right here.
Now what does that mean, dude?
That means barrio.
Barrio? Okay.
And there's basically cribs.
The Cribs?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's Southside.
Southside?
Yeah. And
Now, have you ever dreamed about maybe being in a gang and hoping maybe one day you grow up and say, I'm a gang banger guy?
No.
You wouldn't want to be a Vato or a Crib or... Now, do they have Cribs in Dallas? Is there a Crib?
Oh yeah.
They do? Because that's kind of a nationwide gang, ain't it, Carlos?
It's
The Cribs, bud. Now, what about, let's see, we got the blue and the red. Now, they wear red bandanas. They're called the Crips, the Bloods. And then you got the Crips. They wear the blue bandanas.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you got, of course, MS-13. Now, is there any MS-13 action going on around here in Dallas?
Yeah.
Be honest with me, Carlos.
There
Be
is.
honest. Everybody wants to know about the gangs, bud, and you seem like you might know.
Yeah, there is some.
Now, let me ask you this, dude. Have you ever been involved in any gangs, not as a member, but an associate, and been around gang action?
Yeah, well, I grew up in a gang-related area.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's pretty dangerous out there. I mean, it's totally different than out here on the, let's say the what is this, north side of Dallas.
Completely different.
Wow. So you're telling me that these gangs, they're like from block to block, basically. There might be, you walk across the street and you might be in the wrong territory.
Yeah.
But if you're on this side of the street, it's okay.
Yeah.
So if you're on this side of the street, you can flip them off and tell them to fuck, and they can't do nothing to you. Because you're not crossing the boundary.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's basically how it is over there, seriously.
Yeah.
So you were the type of guy that actually opened your eyes and said, man, I see a lot of shit, and I definitely don't want to be like that.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to, I want to be something. Like, I want to do something that I like.
You want to do something with your life
Yeah.
instead of be somebody that you don't want to be. So why are you over here, Carlos? What the fuck are you doing way over here from Mesquite? That's a long drive, dude.
I was trying to get a job over here.
Right? You came all the way over here to ask my friend Pete for a job?
Yeah.
Damn, you could have called me on the phone for that. Are you sure you didn't just come over here? Maybe you want to meet me in person?
Well, both. A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I figured I'd try to do a first impression, show
Yeah.
off.
Well, to be honest with you, Carlos, if I had to work, I'd probably hire you on. You seem like an honest guy, bud. But things are rough, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, did you graduate from high school?
Yes.
Why aren't you in college, bud?
More
If
of a
you can
money-
get on the computer and watch YouTube, you can get on the computer and do a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's more of a money issue thing,
Yeah. Well, you don't understand. You can get free loans to go to school. They will pay you to go to. The government will pay you to go to school. They will give you money, living expenses while you're in school. My daughter went to college, and that's how she went to college. Did you know that?
Some of them, yeah.
All you have to do is apply for it. It's very simple and easy, bud. This is my suggestion for you, Carlos. You don't want to work in a fucking body shop. Okay? Can I explain why?
Yeah.
First of all, you're 23 years old. You live over there on the south side, the east side of town. You want to get the fuck out of there, am I right? You seem like a smart, intelligent kid, even though you're a little bit nervous. You don't want to hang out with the wrong fucking crowd. And if you have a family, you definitely don't want to raise it over in that side of town. Am I right?
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, there's the one chick I talked to. Yeah.
Okay, so you got a couple broads, good.
Yeah.
But eventually, you're going to find the right girl and say, I want to get married and I want to have a couple kids. Now, it seems to me that your mom and dad have lived over there all their life, am I right?
Yeah.
And you've seen them grow up and they probably struggled the whole time that you were growing up. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you should take that as a lesson in life and look at it and say, I don't want to be like my mom and dad. I love them with all my heart, but I don't want to be like them. I want to be better than them. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my suggestion is, fuck the body shop shit. Fuck getting in a shop and grunging yourself and getting filthy fucking dirty for no reason. You look at the job that you had and you say, you know what, that's a dead-end fucking situation. If I don't fucking do something with myself now, I'm gonna fuck myself later. My position is, and this is how I've always thought, dude, that if you don't have anything set by the time you're 35 years old, whatever the fuck you're doing at the age of 35, you'll be doing that for the rest of your life. So you got two choices. You can either keep working in your fucking warehouses or look for jobs at body shops like mine. Alright, because what did I tell you when you walked in, bud?
It's slow right now.
It's slower than shit. I'm barely paying. What did I tell you was out?
The pot is
My
on.
fucking heater.
Oh, the heater is right.
My heater unit is out. It's going to cost me $3,000. This is October. It was pretty cold this morning. You're wearing a jacket. You see what I'm saying? It was 40 fucking degrees this morning. I have to come up with $3,000 just to get a heater for my office building. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I have struggled all my life, Carlos. I have struggled and struggled and struggled. I am set in my ways, and I will struggle till the day I die. Alright? But this is my suggestion, my friend Pete advice for you, is you need to find a community college over there in your area. What do they got? Eastvale?
Eastfield.
Eastfield?
Eastfield and North Central.
Okay, you go over to El Centro, you go to Eastvale, and you go over and talk to them, and you say, I want to apply to go to college. Do you have a job? No. But I want to go to college. Okay, here's the forms to sign out. Have your mom and dad, that you're a resident, you living with mom and dad, I suppose, right? There's nothing to be embarrassed about that. That's cool, dude. They will pay you, the government, now listen to it, the government will pay you to go to college. Do you understand? And they will pay you while you're in college. They will give you living expenses. Now they go by your income. My daughter has put herself through college all by herself. She didn't want me to help her. She didn't want her mom to help her. Nobody help her. She's going to do it by herself. She went over to the fucking college over in Plano. She filled all the fucking paperwork out, and she has went through 4 years of college, dude. What would you rather do? Work in a fucking body shop, grunging and sweating, or do little side jobs at your house as a hobby and make a real fucking living?
Side jobs.
Exactly. So I'm going to tell you, and I hope you don't take it wrong, you're in the wrong fucking place to get a job, Bob. If you have watched all my videos, and you've watched them very close, you should know that I struggle the whole fucking time I'm here.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
But I appreciate you coming over and meeting me. My suggestion is, if you can get on the computer and watch a lame brain fucking YouTube video, you can get on the computer and use it to your benefit as making money. And when I say making money, I'm talking about bettering yourself in life, looking into going to college. There is no money in paint and bodywork. I would not tell anybody in the world to open their own fucking shop or go fucking get a job at a body shop or nothing. Unless you're a dead set that you really want to work in a body shop, then you better go to a dealership and say, hey, here I am, I'll start sweeping floors for you. I want to work my way up. You seem like an honest fucking kid that's trying to get out, get his head together, and get ahead in life. You understand?
Yeah.
I would go to Eastvale College on the way home and go to the administration office and say, now, did you graduate?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
You did? You're not lying and bullshitting
No,
me?
I graduated.
Okay, you got a diploma.
Yeah.
Then that's all you fucking need. Now, shake a hand, make a friend. Right here, bud. There you go. All right?
Yeah.
Now sit down, relax. Turn the camera off. You can sit here and go outside and talk for a few minutes. You came all this fucking way, you might as well come outside. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, you see, the situation is get on YouTube and watch the videos to learn, but take your life in the direction that it needs to go. And that's what Carlos needs to do. He needs to forget about the body shop life and start thinking about his future and what he needs to do to get the fuck out of the place he's at to be a better person that he could be. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, hoping you get the message as well.